Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 here in Gelderland. The what do you call the thingy-majiggy, the snow that we just had on the ground. I thought that was because of the snow that we just had on the ground, but I don't think it is actually, now that I come to think about it. Okay, I'm not going to do any more there. Let's sleep the night. More snow. I don't want any more snow. I've had enough of snow. Great, now it's snowing. Let's have a look in here. We've got... yeah, that one don't matter. This one here, we've got 245,000 litres of eggs. I need this to process a bit faster, I think. Like, this isn't... oh, wait, no, of course. I was thinking that this isn't processing very quickly, but that's because I can always change this and we can have more cycles per month. I can just boost that up a bit. Yeah, and we got snow. It's because I've got a lorry sat right here that is busy dumping eggs in there on a regular basis. Oops. I keep forgetting about the running thing. We got a lot of eggs here. These are 25,000 litres each. And those are 10,000 litres each. We've got a lot of eggs and mayonnaise. And when I say a lot, I mean a absolutely obscenely massive amount of eggs and grapes. And this one in here, I got 31,000 litres of milk in there at the moment. I definitely need more of those running. So factories, we're going to have to just build a lot more factories in order to make everything work properly and be able to keep up with all the kind of productions that I want to do. They're out of space. They're all completely full, so we've got to empty them out. But what's the forecast? Let's have a look. There's the forecast. Snow until later on today. I don't want to be messing around with a load of snow. It's getting irritating. Oh, wait. Let's just see what the cows are doing. How much have they used up? 136. We should be okay for another day on them. Same with the chickens. So let's go to the lorry a minute. This one. And I will unload the stuff that we've got at the potato place, get that all out of the way, and then we can skip another night. I think that's probably a good way to do this. So we'll bring you on around here like this. And we have our trailers snaking around behind us. Awesome. Oh, that one needs butter. I was wondering why this one here on the end wasn't working, but it's because it needs butter. So we'll bring you in here like this, and we will try and unload a few of these. So we don't want to get too close. That's just going to start slowly pumping them through there. If I switch over to that one, I can get that one loading as well. There's been a little bit, he's done a little bit of an update to how this works. So the straps don't apply in between each crate while you've still got the thing on. It just loads it virtually, and then once it's finished, it then puts the product onto the lorry and will put all the straps on. So you'll see once this reaches completely full that that is exactly what he will go and do. We've just got to wait for it to all fill out here. And a couple more there. And now it's loaded on. It didn't seem to have like a lot of weight on it though. That's fine by me. So I'll bring that one forward, and we've got the starch. Then we've got the potato chips or crisps. They're actually like Pringles. Those things are. That's it. We're done. Right. No, I want to turn that one off, and I want to turn that one off as well. And so the straps come on automatically. So we've got all of these thousands of things on here. I'm just going to leave that as is. The others don't really matter, and I'm going to, once again, skip the night so that we don't have a load of snow on the ground, because I find it irritating. And we're on into March, which means that we should be able to get started with some planting, actually. That's another thing that we want to do. And I haven't forgotten about the grapes. We are going to want to wander back down there and do a bit more to them. I think that we do that in like April or May, though. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember. Let's have a look in here. Okay, so I've got 350,000 litres in there. And food in here, I've got 50,000, 122,000 litres of milk, which is fantastic. 1.1 million eggs in there. It's just getting better and better all the time. I got a load of stuff in here that I want to sell. So what we're going to do first is we're going to sell stuff. We are going to have an epic selling spree. I got 49,000 euros right now. So let me load up this back one here. It's going to put through a couple more bits and pieces there. That's everything that we can put into that one. So I'm just going to leave that unload a little bit, and we'll take this load on round first. We'll go back through, and we'll do pretty much exactly the same thing again. So we go to here. We will... I'm not even going to bother reading out what we've got there, and I'm going to take all of those straps off as well. And then we'll just slowly make our way across the bridge right here, so that we can start selling all of these goods. There's one pallet there that's not going to sell. It fell over. It's always a little bit annoying when it does that. Right, 123,000 euros already. Plus this one here. We put it down there like that, and then... Right. That. I love that it keeps doing that. Right. 123,000 was our first lot. So now I'm going to go up beside the pizza place and the pancake place and all of these other places, and I'm going to grab everything that we possibly can. I'm going to leave the eggs and stuff that we've got in the other one until last. I'm not sure how many pizzas we've got in here. We'll grab what we can. That's everything. And then we'll go on to the pancakes. There's a few in there. I don't know how many more we're going to have in this one. There's a load of honey over there that we want to get. There's more stuff out of the potato place. And then there's some cake and bread that we want to get from the other end. That could very well fill our lorries up. Right, those are done. The issue is that we don't have butter. So we're going to need to get probably 4, maybe 5 dairies built so that we can get everything going with them, because at the moment we just don't have enough. So I've definitely got to do a little bit of work with that. That's the starch coming out from the potatoes, and then a few extra bits as well. I've got quite a bit more coming out of this one. Right, that's that one loaded, and then if I go to the back one and I load that one, we've only got that one pallet in there. Turn that one off a second, because I don't want to pick up the mayonnaise or the eggs just yet. I'm going to do a separate run for those, because that is going to be absolutely glorious. I'm really looking forward to picking all of those up. I think it's going to be fun. So I'll get what I can from here, a little bit of bread and cake. We'll just have a look in our potato one. If we have a look in here, bread. Okay, I got 2,000 litres of bread. Could do with a little bit more. We get 5,000 litres per pallet right there. I'll leave it for now. I think we're doing all right with that at the moment, so we'll just leave that one for a minute. And I can load up the cake and the bread. And then we'll go on up this way. I've got 1 pallet of cereal that I can collect there. And then we got a little bit of honey that we can get. A little bit. There's loads of honey there. There's masses of the stuff. Let's bring you back round this way. And line up the honey. There's also strawberries and lettuce that we want to go and get from the greenhouses. So I'm not going to be able to get all of it in this run. So I might get the strawberries and the lettuces and everything next time round. I think we need to worry about them too much. How much can I get on here? That's your lot. We're not having any more. So we've got 14,000 litres of pancakes, egg pizza 4,000, potato pizza 8,000, pizza marinara 8,000, French fries 4,000, starch 9, potato gratin 6, potato pancakes 4,000, pizza margarita 8,000, cake 6,000, honey 40,000 litres of honey we've got in there, and a bit of bread and cereal. 40,000 litres of honey we've got. So that's going to get us a little bit of money. I'm not quite sure how much exactly. On here... Right, this is why you got to take straps off, because it doesn't quite reach the things at the top. So I'll take the straps off the back there, and then I'll go to this front one here and take these straps off, and then it will reach those ones. The pizzas are always a little bit slow unloading, but we know that. And then we move through those items there. The potato ones are pretty quick with their unloading. The honey is a little bit slow. The cake is a lie. 216,000. We had 123. We were on about 50 grand when we started. So far we've made about 340,000 euros. So a couple pallets of honey. There's a few strawberries and lettuces over there that we're not going to worry about. Next, we want to start picking up this. So, as I can no longer... I'm going to change this over because I rather like the idea of processing all of the eggs into mayonnaise because it's literally a single process step, which is going to make it a lot easier. So I might increase the capacity of the factory so that it does an awful lot more every month. And yes, there are purists among you who may consider that to be cheating, but I don't, and I also don't care. 625,000 litres of eggs right there. That is insane. It is absolutely insane, bonkers, crazy. This is awesome. I love it. Let's swing you in round that way, and... oh, yep, we did actually get that. I'm surprised there. There's another, actually, that's not another, that now makes 1,165,000 litres of eggs. That is insane. Let's get the strawberries that we've got here. We've only got this line. I'm not going to be able to get all of them onto the trailer today. Actually, that's it. It's saying that we're not full. It's because of the way that it does the emptying thing. So if I unload all of those down to there, it should now load them back on again. And there's a couple of extra pallets that we'll be able to take, I think. Maybe. Let's have a look. Go up through there. There, right, a couple of extra pallets. So there's still 2 pallets of strawberries in there. I might get rid of all of the greenhouses here, and we'll just have long lines of them all the way down through. I had 10 times on each of the greenhouses, and we were still struggling. So I'm going to want at least 10 of each of the greenhouses in order to be able to properly keep up. So now so far we've spent 350,000. How much are we going to get for our 1.1 million litres of eggs? And not to mention, we've got another 250,000 litres of mayonnaise here as well. This is brilliant. Right, take that one out and take that one out. So I've removed all of the straps. Now all we need to do is go in here and do the cell. This is going to be beautiful. I probably want to change the... mayonnaise to unload a little bit faster. I did alter the eggs because they were quite slow previously. They're doing a lot better now. I like how fast they're... That's a good speed, I think, for the eggs. The mayonnaise is possibly a little bit slow still with its unloading. So we might go and do something about that. I know that fruit is generally fairly slow, like the tomatoes and strawberries is never particularly very good. I don't know what... the lettuce is normally a bit faster, isn't it? So we've got the strawberries on there. They're probably going to be the slowest moving. Yeah, they are. But they're unloading at the rates that the normal pallet. But I don't actually have very many of them, so it doesn't actually... It's not going to matter. I had 390,000, didn't I? So we've just made more than €1,000,000 doing this. There we go. 1,053,000 euros from eggs and mayonnaise. There's a little bit on the other stuff, but eggs and mayonnaise is the main bulk of what we've just done. That's amazing and awesome, and I love it. Right, mineral feed. I got 24,000 litres of mineral feed in here now. Total mixed ration has run out of mineral feed there, but we can now go and move a little bit around. So if we take this one, we will gather up the mineral feed that we've now made. We will run that round. Where is our mineral feeder? There is mineral feed. That's got to go in here. This one. I'll go in there like that. Mineral feed, 24,000. And then I can take that over and put that into the feed manufacturing facility that we've got over there. And as soon as we've done that, we've... Actually, I'm not sure what we're going to do next. I've got the ploughing that I need to do. Actually, I know what we need to do. We need to have a look at our crops and decide what we're going to grow. I didn't grow any wheat and barley again. I'm going to need something that I can turn into flour. So we're going to have a bit of that going. It's going to be quite important that we have flour. I do need to feed the animals again. The chickens could do with some food. The cows are going to need some food as well. So we've got to make sure we do both of those. 122,000 litres of milk means that we need to shift some of that and move it round. So what I'm thinking is that we're going to need to change our approach. Because I don't have the factory upgrade thing anymore, I'm going to need a different type of factory. And I know that there are some that you can get. There are some that are specifically designed for larger capacity, simply just to be unrealistic. So, like, we've got the Butter Co. right there. I was kind of wondering about doing that one, actually. The chocolate muesli will leave it as it is. I just had a thought. Right, we've got there's a big grape factory right here, grape processing unit. So you bring grapes in and you get sultanas coming out, which is what, or raisins, which is what we want. We're going to need those for the various different places, right? This is the sort of thing that we need. Rather than me trying to worry about getting a massive amount of grapes over there from the productions that we're doing, from there, because I looked through the code and I can't figure out how to do that. What I can do very, very easily is I can change the way that these work. So I can make myself a folder of factories. I can make a whole load of factories and greenhouses. I can just create my own series of mods for this series. We can have the cat set. I will not be releasing these. I've already explained that. They're not my mods. I'm just altering a few little numbers and bits and pieces. But what we could do with the grapes is for every grape that I put in, I get 10 sultanas, I get 10 raisins coming out. That would be the way to do it. So we just do kind of a normal harvest over there, and we still get the bulk output on there as well. And then when it comes to actually doing the factories, I can just multiply everything by 10, and that's going to work. And I can do the same with the greenhouses, because we did find that the 10 times greenhouses, even they weren't enough, so I could still probably going to want some more. But I rather like the idea of using this long field here for like greenhouses and stuff. If I put a line of greenhouses all down one side, we can do that to start with. So I can have the 10 the times 10 greenhouses that we've got here, and change that around a little bit so that instead of being 10 times greenhouses, well, I can have that, and then have multiple versions of those greenhouses. However, some of those are in the potato factory, and I've got the potato factory right here. I might need to change this one, so we're going to have to sell... We would get rid of that one, and then I'll have to use my new updated version, and we can change numbers of pallets and all sorts. Okay. I really like this idea, and I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I think this is going to be absolutely incredible. So that's what we're going to have to work towards. So I'm going to take a break now, and hopefully by the time you see me again, I will have started work on my cat factories. That's what we're going to call them. We're going to call them the cat factories. And I'm going to basically multiply everything up. This is going to be fun. Then the other thing that we do want to do is... Let me just switch up landscaping, it's easier. The other thing that we do want to do is I'm going to need to get the plow going out here. Now, I did leave this ditch up through here, and the trees down the side there. I thought it might be nice to at least have a few trees around the edge of the fields, especially with the grass that we're doing. It seems to be a little bit easier to sort of do that and deal with it. So we've got one field there. What we're going to have now, because we need to start doing some planting. Let's have a look at the planting windows. When are we supposed to be doing that? Grass is now able to be planted. It wasn't in February, so we did that all right. Cotton? Yeah, we're not doing cotton. I don't want to get involved with that. So the grapes and stuff, this is when you can plant the grapes, and then you got the harvesting over here. You need to do the mulching and stuff. I think it's like June and July is when you do it. I don't really know. I don't really understand it very well. I did see someone did a really detailed thing on it. Mulching and cultivating between the rows on both the grapes and the olives, it does make a difference to the overall yield. So it's something that we want to do, but I might try and get a machine that's a little bit better suited for that. So the only slow bit is going to be doing our harvest on there. This year, well, we want to be able to make flour. Our production facilities for flour, let's have a look. Here. Wheat, barley, oat, sorghum. And I got 2 of those. So that's the 4 options that we got. Now, I know that there is actually another mod somewhere, another mill mod, that we can turn like corn into flour as well, which might be rather useful, because I keep forgetting to do the wheat and the barley. The sorghum does seem to yield a lot less than other things. And then we've got the oats, but we've just done a load of oats, so I kind of want to do something a little bit different. So corn is one that we could do if I get a different mill, and we could try doing some of that. But yeah, this is our range that we've got here this year. We're going to put in some of these. Canola's too late as well. They're all winter crops. Right, anyway, doesn't really matter. I'm going to take a break and make some cat factories. I have a bit of a problem. It seems that every single tree that I went and removed from this map has now come back. And the main reason he's done that is because I did a bit of work. Let's zoom out here. Can I come in like this? Right, I don't know if you can see now, but yes, the trees may have all spawned back where I didn't want them to, because I carefully went and removed all of those trees, which was great and wonderful and amazing, and then I saved the map after I did all my hard work, but for some reason, where I've cut down all the trees, it's put them back. I don't know if it's every tree, but what I have done is I have removed all of the power lines. I mean, you can see them over there in the distance. I left the ones on the edge of the map, but I did remove the ones in the middle of the map. I did not expect the trees to all spawn back, which is really, really inconvenient. So I'm going to have to go round and get rid of several of these because I don't want them here. And they're all horribly in the way. Now, they're supposed to have just been removed like that. That was what was supposed to happen. So what I may end up doing, if something like this happens again, I might just, when I'm editing the map next time, I might just go in and remove all the trees that I can see anyway. It might be easier to do it that way. This possibly done this because I did remove a tree. Okay. The other thing... Oh, no. I was just wondering where the water had gone, but it doesn't seem to have removed the water. It has put all the trees back on the bank over here, which again is a bit of a jolly nuisance. And I really, really didn't want this to happen because, well, like these trees here, these are the really irritating ones, and we don't want this. But anyway, this is a minor inconvenience that I can deal with, and I will deal with it pretty quickly, and then we can move on, and I want to show you some other things I want to show you. I was talking about making a separate set of factories to make up for the fact that we no longer have the factories that we want. And so I have done some work to that end. Alright, this thing that we've got here, which is the admin control. I genuinely can't remember what this one is called. But anyway, the control here that allows us to set the running multiplier like really super fast, which is awesome. There is a delete objects input. So if I put that one on, delete objects key, delete object on. Right. So now, instead of me having to use the chainsaw to cut down every tree, which is a tedious process, I can assure you, I want to get rid of this tree right here. So if we have a look, delete just deletes the tree. One button and it does it, which is awesome. That's exactly what I want. So I'm going to now be able to go around and get rid of these trees just a little bit faster, which is amazingly awesome and exactly what I want. I wonder if I can do it from a distance. How far can we go? I don't want to run up to this tree. There, right. So we're about that far away. And it does work with everything, though. Like, I can... Oh, no, it doesn't work with everything. It does with the trees. Yeah, so I can delete the trees, but it doesn't work with everything. I thought that it did. I got that wrong. And it does occasionally happen. I do sometimes get things wrong. I know. I'm as shocked by this revelation as you all are, but that's just how it is. So we go up to this one. I can delete, and then I can run right on. Maybe if I put that to a little bit slower, it would be better, but I don't want to. Right, I'm going to carry on and do this because I've got several trees. They've all turned up right through the middle of the fields. I think I need to do this on the map editing, really. Right, I think I've got most of the trees that can cause us any trouble for now. If I find more later on, I can always get rid of them as well. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.